What's up? Come on back in, everybody.
Uh,
Yeah, so far as I was saying, man, you know how Russell Simmons, man, we're gonna get right to this beat, man. Russell Simmons, he made major steps and he paved the way. But before him, I was telling y'all about that lady that had the Sugar Hill gang. That she really was a blazing saddle that showed everybody how to get to the money, but she was doing a lot of stealing. Like she stole from the boy Big Bag Hank, and he stole
right.
the rap page from the boy that
What
Jay
it
was
do?
talking about, the Cold Crust boy, what's his name, from the Cold Crust crew?
I
That,
don't know that
yeah,
boy.
you know, he a throwback MC. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He Big Bang Hank, the whole rhyme Big Bang Hank had back in the day, that was his rhyme,
yeah,
right? And then Russell Simmons took a page out of that book and turned Def Jam to a machine.
right,
You understand what I'm saying?
right,
Then you had people follow behind him, take his
right,
prototype and take that to Billy Goat status. So
right.
now we got a lot of young black entrepreneurs like Kanye West. He did it in record time. Like, so I'm saying, like, what is the twist with certain dudes being able to make these milestone leaps and other dudes being stagnated? I was saying, is it because certain dudes get that
Yeah, they said they
pull,
can hear us now. Yeah, go ahead.
or they get that certain one pick out of a certain pot of many? Then the many got to make their own table. You gotta make your own shit out here. Ain't anybody giving everybody nothing no more shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get a
See,
bag of
see,
money,
see,
you gotta
see,
turn
see,
it
see,
10
see,
bags.
see. My joint is this, right? When I speak about machine and boss, right? I'm not speaking in terms of their revenue, the money they make. I'm not speaking in terms of the longevity of their rap career. I'm not speaking in terms of that. I'm speaking in terms of the entity itself. Like I said, I was trying to get the contrast last time so everybody can understand the difference. There's a difference. I'm speaking about a well-established record company as opposed to a good established record label. I'm talking about a company as opposed to, it's just like this. Let me get a parable up
Yeah,
and then
you
y'all
right.
get it. It's
When that
like
Master
having
Cash.
it's like having a Gucci store in the mall or a boutique on Germantown Lehigh that may sell a couple pair of Gucci's in there. Now y'all get what I'm saying?
Right,
That's the comparison I'm making.
right.
Is some companies that went to a full-fledged, big-time supplier and a straight-up name company, and there's some smaller companies, entities that do the same thing. And I'm not downplaying the smaller ones. I'm just pointing out the difference.
Right.
That's why I say guys like Rock Nation is a machine, whereas I wouldn't say MMG is a machine. It's not the same type of machine,
Yeah, not
but
yet. Not
but it
yet. They
has
got the potential.
potential to be.
Right, right. Exactly.
You get where
Exactly.
I'm coming from? Wake some to
Exactly.
law.
You're 100% correct. You know what I mean? There's a lot of them dudes that's knocking on the door, about ready to kick it off the hinges, turn the page of the book
Right,
from boss to machine. You know,
right.
it's only but certain few dudes that's gonna do
I
that.
see you, Meech.
Everybody don't have that
Wake some
desire,
to
Jay.
law.
I
What's
mean,
up,
some
Mizzy?
dudes have that desire
My
and that
son.
want.
Yeah.
A lot of them dudes, you gotta be a little narcissistic, man. To really have blindfolders on, you gotta forget about a lot of shit you might entrust and love, and only
Right.
be here gonna get into that big duffel bag, man. Some people be happy with a little shopping bag. They cool. They
Wake
feed
some
their
to law.
family. They got a new car every year, new designer clothes every day of the week, chunky full of money in their pocket. They happy. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't slighting them dudes one bit. I wish
Right.
I can be that comfortable. You
I
understand?
want them guys to get. I want them to go all the way to the finish line. To be honest with you,
Right,
guys like Yo Gotti, Quality Control.
right,
Uh, you even pointed out Lil Wayne and them kind with Young Money.
right.
I want Young Money to be one of them long
Oh,
lasting to turn into
what?
a machine. You
What?
feel me?
Like this?
Yeah, they got a little bit more work to put in though. You feel me?
Yeah,
They got a little bit more work to put in.
right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we got a few minutes to kill till we get to the cold beverage, right? So I'm just gonna throw something rhetorical out, go back in what we were saying. I want to see what the people say, man.
Yeah, spit it at me.
I want to know who y'all think is better
Right,
on the rap tip.
right.
Pusha T or Jadakiss?
Dang,
Because we've been throwing these names out.
dang. Wait,
Everybody come on with y'all opinions. Pusha T or Jadakiss? And
yeah,
why?
right. Dang.
What's your
Pusha
pick and
T
why?
or Jada Kiss. I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna say that. I'm gonna let marinate for a few. Pusha T or Jada Kiss, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So we got Pusha and Jada. You understand what I'm saying? Mano, what y'all think? I mean, like, what you feel about
Somebody
that?
said Kiss is way over. Tawfiq said Kiss is way over Pusha. You got somebody else say Jada hands down.
Damn, that's tough, but Kiss got him. That's his free walk.
Right. So, all right, y'all, I get y'all, everybody pro Kiss, right? Because I was getting ready to pick Kiss too. But see, we to the point, right? So we can't skim. Y'all got to give me why. Why y'all pick Kiss over Pusha? Because Pusha crazy with it
Yeah, he's
too.
smoking
You
hot,
got
ain't
to
he?
point out why y'all put him above him.
Yeah,
Y'all
right.
can't just hit the surface, man. We to
Yeah,
the
right.
point.
It's some it's some it's some similarities there, right? But there's also some distinguishing differences, man.
Somebody said Pusha polished, but he ain't there yet. Do
On
y'all
what
be hearing some of this shit Pusha be talking, yo?
yeah, that's surface talk though. He is powerless. But go a little deeper. Go down a deep end. Go down 12 feet on me.
No, what I'm saying is when we talking about the lyrics, I think these people saying he's polished, but he ain't on the level of Kiss lyrically, and that's what I'm pointing at. No money, no none of that. So now I'm saying, do
No,
y'all hear some of the shit Pusha
no.
T be talking?
Let me tell you what I think real fast, shit. Pusha T, hot, E, murder, all that, right?
Somebody say Pusha little brother for real.
Now they're the same thing as far as hot, murder, and all that. But one thing that separate them to make them run two different lanes on the same track, that boy Jada Kiss grimy, slimy voice he got puts that boy way over the top, and that boy Pusha, man.
Is it just the voice?
That's the one distinguishing thing that make him stand out over him every time.
No,
Now
some of these guys trying to say,
now let's go into the lyrics. The lyrics is neck and neck.
right.
I can't say Pusha lyrics is better than Kiss's. I can only say I relate to Kiss more because I understand him and I get closer to him because his voice is more attractive.
I think it go back to what the individual like. I'm gonna say Kiss, and I'm with you, Khan. I like both of them on a lyrical level. If they both had that raspy voice, that'd be a hell of a tough choice for me, man. Because that's the
It said
thing.
Pusha laugh, we heard this.
Say it
Somebody
again.
said Pusha laugh, we heard this.
On what tip? Him weighing him up to Kiss? Y'all
I
must don't
guess
know
so.
Pusha. Pusha think he one of the top 5 boys. Pusha don't put himself under nobody.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't.
He'll laugh on what tip?
I said they neck and neck. I said the only thing that I'll put
See, these people, these
over.
guys making me think whoever doing that
It's
saying that, making me think
He said,
they
listen,
be
check it out.
skimming,
Check
kind.
it
They
out. He
don't know
said,
lyrics,
listen.
man.
He said, listen, Jada followed with
He flowed with
Notorious.
Notorious.
Yeah, he flowed with Notorious.
Pusha T flow with Jay-Z right now to the day. What you talking about? It got 3 songs together.
And that's real talk.
Go listen to them. They got 3 joints together.
Real talk.
Jay-Z don't get on joints with everybody.
That's real talk. But listen though, right? Let's stick on Kiss and Pusha. They both got crazy metaphors. They both got crazy stories to tell. They both in their songs are back to the meaning of the song at hand. They both do all that real song shit tricky in their lyrics and everything.
Right.
But one thing to me that distinguishing difference is
the voice.
That boy Kiss voice is way more attractive, man.
I agree.
Certain dudes with lyrics that stand out over that boy Kiss voice. Your lyrics gotta be super amazing. And your voice ain't like that. It ain't too many dudes' voice like that, and he bring the lyrics package. Yo, Kiss a murder boy, man. That boy Jada Kiss ain't nothing.
I'm gonna say this here, right? Everybody, welcome their opinions and all that, but I'm gonna make a suggestion, right? Cause I don't skim. Like I know about these lyrics and this stuff. I've been following. I grew up with rap like my brother. You know what I mean? So I employ everybody now is seeming like y'all shooting Push It down like he's some mediocre type dude. I implore y'all to go back and listen to this boy lyrics, man. and then y'all see how that's not as easy of a pick, even though I still got Kiss. But some guys coming in here like they downplaying Pusha he ain't one of them guys with that sport, kind.
No, he is.
They ain't listening. They must don't know lyrics, man. I implore y'all to listen back go listen to Drug Dealers Anonymous with him and Jay-Z. When we get off this podcast, type up Drug Dealers Anonymous and listen to it. Just listen to what the boy's saying.
But see what you said, Shay?
Yeah.
You said Jada Kiss and Pusha T.
Right.
If you had said Pusha T and blah, 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 it might have been a thing of his lyrics.
I see you, Meech.
Is now running over top of anybody else's lyrics. But his lyrics, with Jada Kiss lyrics, is like left hook at left hook, right hand on right hand. But Jada Kiss got a crazy uppercut, and that's that voice, man. That's where he gonna get over. To me, that's where he gonna get over at.
Right,
I ain't taking nothing from that boy Pusha T, man. He everything.
I ain't taking nothing from him.
You know what I mean?
But I'm gonna tell you something. Jada Kiss once again is my
pick. Pusha T is no bargain, man. He's not
there
no
you
bargain,
go.
Man.
That's all I want to say,
no bargain, man.
Pusha T ain't no bargain.
No, he ain't no bargain.
Some guys in here thinking he a bargain,
yo. He ain't no bargain, man.
You know what I mean?
You heard him and Jada Kiss on that same John hunting season? Hunting season.
Oh, they both got a joint.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it. I got tapped back in.
Come on, man. The only thing on that joint for real was Jada Kiss' voice, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. You got to listen to them, boy, man.
Yup.
Check him out. Like, really zone into his wordplay.
Right.
You think Jada Kiss is a wordsmith? That boy's a wordsmith, man.
Yeah, he is. I want y'all to go back and listen to Drug Dealers Anonymous for me, though, right?
But his wordplay, right? His wordplay is not.
We gotta go to the next segment.
The Jada Kiss wordplay, man.
Right.
The Jada Kiss voice is that much more superior to his voice, man.
Yeah.
It is, man.
It's time for the cold beverage.
Even tone voice, man.
It's time for the cold beverage.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's going on out here, man?
Listen, cold beverage for the day, right? Y'all ready to drink?
Yeah.
You know the bunnies do the tea. You know what I mean? The hot tea. The men do the cold beverage. You know
I want a Heineken. That's what I need right
Listen,
now.
Dame Dash, this is my man. When I first start off, I'm gonna give him all his props.
Right.
Dame Dash, that's my guy. I like Bull. I've been banging with Bull for the longest, right? Dame Dash just buys a pro football team in Tampa, right? And no, it's not the Bucks, right?
Okay.
So that's not the issue. Dash be doing a lot of things, right?
Right.
But something gave me epiphany on this one, Con, when I looked at him at the press conference
Right.
and I peeped him up there and he was giving his spiel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm looking at the surrounding. I'm looking at his gesture, his face expression, and something made me key into something
Right.
on this particular joint.
Right.
And then it threw me back to a joint when he was on Breakfast Club having a debate with DJ Envy. Let me bring it all to fruition, right? It appears to me now, and this is just my humble estimation and opinion, right? That Dame Dash, it appears that he's more concerned with being a boss and an owner, right?
Right.
Than really being a wealthy man.
Okay.
And let me explain what I'm saying. It's seeming like the agenda of being boss, owner, independent is starting to be a test to my man.
Okay.
And he's letting that cloud his intellect. And this is my opinion, that he'd rather be stuck on being an owner, even if what he owns is not that lucrative.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like if he had two choices in front of him.
Right.
I want you to invest this $1 million and you have this percentage of the company and I'm the owner and this and that, but your kickback is going to be this amount, 10 million in a year. Right?
Right.
And the other proposition is, I want you can own this, you can put your whole name on it, right?
Right.
But you only gonna make 100,000 in a year. I believe he's gonna go right to that owner boss, John, because that title is more tastier to him than that paper. I'm starting to think he's being tested with that agenda because that's what he's been pushing for the longest. That's what I think he's more concerned with. And I don't know if it's a pro or a con.
Right. Now listen,
but it just gave me that epiphany that Dame Dash just wants to own, even if what he owns ain't that lucrative. Yeah, what do you think, Con? What's your opinion?
I think you damn near on the head of that. Damn near, right? I don't think you sent it bullseye because he's making some money, and I'm quite sure he's making more money than he had. I hope that it's a up for him, a bigger up than he had prior to making this move, buying this USFL, Women's Football League. I don't know what league it is.
Oh, it ain't a women's football. I can't even find the name, man. It's crazy. I mean?
But it is a pro team in Florida.
In Tampa, right.
In Tampa, right? So for that alone, we know it's only but a couple of a football leagues. So he got one of them leagues. Now, knowing that much and knowing Dame Dash, he's going to pocket some money. How much he going to pocket all depends how big this football league grows to. If this league grows super big, that's a hell of an investment.
They say the USFL, okay.
You know what I mean? That's a hell of an investment. If the league grow big, you understand what I'm saying? And if he get any kind of TV sponsorship, he off to the races. Then on top of this is a black man owning something, man. He owns a football league pro team. It's only but two other minority owners owning any football team in the United States.
Right.
NFL, USFL, D League, C League, ABD League, whatever it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I gotta take my hat off to him for that. He's still
Gotcha.
showing young black men that we can get up. We can still own something. Own your own potato chip company. Why do you keep buying hers? Name them his if you have to. Start your own chip. Look at Master P. He out there selling rice, cereal, popcorn. You know what I mean? So you can make all kind of tables. You know what I mean? But you gotta be dedicated and be driven. So that's one thing that boy Dame Dash got. He got drive, man. A lot of dudes is intimidated by his drive. See, his drive is his hustle.
Hey, Real G
You
Talk
been around
said
dudes
he's a
before,
shrewd,
you know how
he's
he
a
rock and
shrewd
roll,
businessman. I agree.
You know how he rock and roll. See, you've been right around that dude before,
No,
man.
I like him. I mess with him. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I deem myself to be a boss in my own right. I have the damn near same type of mentality, right? But I don't think I'm extreme with it in a sense that I would make every move based on just being owner. You know, I would, and I'm not saying that's what he doing. Once again, this is all opinionated. I got an epiphany, and I take it back to when he was on Envy, DJ Envy, John. If y'all didn't see it, look at it. He was on the Breakfast Club. And he going in on Envy
About working, boy.
about being a worker.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And Envy coming back saying, okay, I'm a worker, but I'm making more money than you,
Right.
boss.
Right.
In a nutshell.
Envy on about 30 properties. He got this business over here. He doing good.
Envy got a lot going on, but my highlighting point is this. At some point, this is my highlighting point. Don't be extreme to the point where things start to cloud your intellect, and that's on any level, whether it's religion, whether it's this, whether it's that, because human beings have a tendency of going to different extremes. And if that's his case, like I said, all opinionated, I believe he's being tested as a human being, because you don't have to. I'm not saying owning stuff ain't the best thing. That's not what I'm saying. You don't have to own everything to extract the most benefit.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Right, and you're right. You don't have to do that. My bad.
You know what I mean?
But what you should do all the time is try your best to always upgrade yourself. Now, you might come in at level A. You don't want to stay at level A. You want to master point A. You want to graduate and gradually get to point B.
Somebody said he's
and
I
go
think
to C.
Dame knows he's not an
and so
employee.
on and so on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the whole twist. In anything you do, any endeavor you take on.
Somebody keeps saying this, Con. Let me address this.
Hey, get it.
SP Wally saying Jay had to lend him a couple million to get people off his back. I don't care who he owed. I think it was the IRS, but he had to be bailed out. I don't know the details of that. I don't know about that situation.
If that's so, that's so though, right? That's some homie shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that's behind the back door
but
shit.
see up front it on the pier. You know what I mean? That's another thing I wanted to get into while we talking Dash. I've read up on some stuff that's saying that Dash is now willing to settle the differences with Jay-Z as well. He's been talking, saying things publicly in that direction. Like, he don't mind that, you know, settling those differences after this time and things, time and experiences and situations then pass.
Right.
He willing to let bygones be bygones. You know what I mean? What y'all think about that? What y'all think? Let me ask you, Khan. What you think
Yeah.
about that whole Rockefeller breakup situation, man? What do you really think happened to put
She,
Jay-Z
she.
up here and Dash down here when they both was even?
Listen, right? Let me bring this beat back one time for you, right? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go into a baseline storybook for you one time, right? You'll know just what I'm saying, she. We was up there, sitting right in that circle of men.
Right.
It was Big, Kareem, it was Dame Dash, it was Jay-Z, it was Kanye West, it was Cameron. We rolled up there in the Bentley with Siegel, right? That's how we pull up. You know what I mean? We walk in. First thing we see is my man Rod Roller. He in there. It's a whole bunch of Philly going on up here, right? Then you see your man Sadiq. So we get lost when we get in the building. Damn, you know what I mean? So now, as we sharpen still, you know how we do.
Rod Ty was there.
Then Rod Ty, he come out of the studio B on us, out of nowhere, and, you know what I mean? We start sharpening still, like still, sharpening still. They playing Guts. I'll never forget.
Right.
They playing $1,000 a
The
turn
boy
with cars.
Wine, we met Wine right there.
Yeah, no, I had beat Wine early in chess the day
Right.
before. This
Right.
the night, this that night, this the next night. They playing Guts. They around the pool table.
Right.
They betting thousands of dollars.
Right.
Dame Dash is out betting everybody. You hear me?
Yup.
He's out betting everybody. He's bossing the table. Some hands he was bluffing. I learned how to play a game in 5 minutes. The game called bluff. It's almost like skin, but it's really like poker. It's 3-card poker. That's all it is. And I'm saying it to say this. He got that drive in his heart, man. Even when it comes down to betting that money, he's fearless, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
always seen the eye of the tiger in that dude.
Whatever you get in, man, you got to be driven. You got to almost feel like it's a win before the balls have left your fingertip. You got to know what's going in. And that's his approach, I think. Even though that day we seen the breakup happening.
Right.
Because you remember, Dame Dash and Kareem Biggs, they wouldn't even smoke no blunts. They were over to their self-rolling joints.
Right.
It was huddling up. They had their own, like, it was like they had subgroups, man.
Right.
You seen subgroups all been rocking for our
yeah, but I want to trigger on this. Why did the breakup lead to a catapulting Jay-Z's John, his career money, and a standstill stagnant in Dame Dash's, when Dame Dash, I've always understood when they came to the table, he was the bigger investor. I heard he brought 200 grand to the table, and Jay-Z and Big bought a bean apiece when they first started Rockefeller.
Yeah, but see what Jay-Z brought was that microphone.
I get it, but does the microphone get, when they split up, what part of the business made Jay-Z get the most?
Because when they split up, that microphone ain't get split. Jay took that mic with him, and they took Reasonable Doubt with them. So now, every other endeavor Jay had, he had all the Jewish
send
people
that SP Wale. Yeah.
He had all them Jewish people behind him. All the same Jewish men, they said, fuck you, Dame Dash, you're too aggressive. You think you know everything. We can't get a word in edgewise. You ain't coming to no more business meetings. We shutting you out, we shutting you down. And that's what happened. So Jay-Z got almost a hand up in the game because them white Jewish men wanted to rally him with that microphone. See, that was their interest. Their interest was, keep putting these hit songs out. We gonna promote you to president of Def Jam.
Right.
See, that's what happened with Jay, man. You remember?
No, but see, I want to get into the intricate part of it. Was something business-wise.
He
I'm
left
just speculating.
Rockefeller. This is no speculation, Shake. I'm just bringing your mind back to what happened.
No,
He
not
left
you. I'm
Rockefeller.
talking about somebody saying it's speculation when we go to, because somebody's saying, listen to this song, he said that, he did that. I'm talking about in business, when you supposed to be an equal partner, and when you split, I thought it supposed to be an even split. I don't think it was an even split from the gun bust when they split, man. Jay-Z left with the up.
The up was.
And I want to know how.
How he left with the up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you how he left with the up, Shake. And the people out there, you chime in if you disagree. If you agree, put some fires up there. Let me know how you feel, right? This the twist. Jay-Z, Dame Dash was on a breakup with me and you, and Beans rolled up there that summer night.
Right.
By that next 2 weeks, they asked us to go to Cancun with them.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
They was broke up by the time they came back because we couldn't make it. I stayed out NY. You went back to Philly. They came back from Cancun. 6 days later, I was still in NY. Me and Paco, right? So now, during that whole time they was in NY, the breakup was going down. When they came back, it was already a done deal. And this was the twist. Dame Dash had promoted Cameron Rockefeller.
My son said he was two or three steps
Rockefeller
ahead of Dash.
Jay-Z got promoted to president of Def Jam Records. And they sold Rockefeller Records. Dame Dash kept Reasonable Doubt. Jay-Z got a big pocketbook and left with that. But he also left with that microphone, man.
But even if he kept Reasonable Doubt, right? Just like with that NFT joint. See the card Dash tried to play with the NFT and Jay-Z shut it down, and then he turned around and played the card. If Dash truthfully owned Reasonable Doubt, how was he able to do that?
There's a lot of political moves to be made behind doors, man. Strings being pulled. Jay-Z is a big hat right now, man.
Got you.
He's a bigger hat than Dame Dash was when Dame Dash is a big hat. All that power Dame Dash one had, Jay-Z, Iceberg, slimmed all that shit, man. He back pocket all that game. Dame Dash is spitting out there aggressively. Jay-Z came with the cool shit and finessed all that shit. He got major deals after that.
And then I see people pointing to Dash's disposition, right?
Right.
And I want to say something in defense of this guy, right?
Yeah, what's that?
And it's just like I learned a little something about Suge Knight too. Everybody look at the surface and don't peep what a person's motivation is, right?
Right.
If everybody know about that business, that music business, right? And them folks that really, the real folks, the powers that be that everybody had to check into.
Yeah.
It's a treacherous game, right?
Right.
It's a dog eat dog joint.
Right.
So when I see a guy like Dash standing up to that and battling to that to make sure of the greater to assure the greater good of him and his people,
right,
I take my hat off to that.
Right.
Because the motivation is y'all got to know how them people play.
Right.
If you close your mouth, they're going to take from you, period. They're going to play you out. So he had to be that fourth going, in my opinion, dealing with that industry and them people on the level they was dealing with it on. And when it worked for them, everybody was cool with it. That's the part I don't like.
Right.
Now everybody trying to highlight that was a character defect, right? But that helped them get a long way through. That same character. You agree, Kyle?
I agree on that side of the coin. Yes, I agree. For that time frame, it was very necessary. But see, what Dame Dash didn't have, he didn't have that switch. You understand what I'm saying? It's turning from that aggressive pit bull, but now he to that motherfucking decent Alaskan husky that you can pet and rub down, but it's still guard dog. See, he was always on pit bull. He's always on aggressive mode. everything was about he's growling at everybody.
Right.
He had no finesse with it. He ain't not switch. He ain't not turn that switch. See, Jay-Z is really all finesse. Jay-Z don't bring too much. He don't bring too much of that. But he got that. But he do it that in a sneaky kind of way. He don't really give you that right up in your face. He never do that.
Right.
But he gonna do some real slick, almost South Philly slimy shit damn near. You understand what I'm saying? On some real shit. That's my man. And that 100 grand, all that. But I know his moves. He reads shrewd. You know what I mean? He calculated. You know what I mean? Dame Dash is way more aggressive. He way more kamikaze with his. And it works at times.
Right. But it don't work all the time.
But in the long, no, but see, when you play in the ninth and you trying to play for the fourth quarter and play for the ninth inning, he done struck out by the seventh, eighth inning. He didn't, I mean, he didn't slung his shit already. Come the fourth quarter, he tired. Jay-Z still got energy. Cause he go to business meeting, instead of growling at everybody, he talking to him real nice, real humble, real smooth. It's easier in business to do a deal that way than somebody telling you basically shut the fuck up.
I can't see you, Con.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? So Dame Dash come to business meeting basically telling them dudes he ain't trying to hear that and shut the bleep up. Jay-Z going to business meeting saying, talking to him nice, ask him, how's the coffee taste today? And how past the great Poupon. And that $20 million check has been endorsed already. That's how Jay-Z playing.
Got you.
Dame Dash been there before though.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
It's no telling me he gonna get that tomorrow.
Right.
So I ain't doubting Dame.
So real G Talk gave me a jewel. He said this league, right?
Yeah.
That Dash bought the team in, it generated $100 million in revenue before.
You understand what I'm saying?
I hope and pray that Dame Dash is successful in his business endeavor. That's what I want to say. Shout out to Dash.
And let me ask you something,
I hope and pray this the one. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something, man. Why you on this? Let me ask you something, man.
Yes, sir.
What you feel as though is more important, man? I mean, spit from the center of your heart in this joint here. Is it the notoriety you get or the money you make after you gain notoriety? Which one is it?
In all honesty, I believe that has to do with the individual and what they want. I'm a big time dude like this here. I take the money over the fame anytime, right? I ain't looking for fame.
Right.
Because that's not my lifestyle ain't even conducive to that.
Right.
I don't want paparazzi following. I'm a little bit more private.
Right.
So I'm not looking for fame. That's me. But some people enjoy that light. So I think for the people who enjoy that light, then I think that that's what they think the notoriety may be a little bit. You know, I think they appreciate the money, but believe it or not, some people like that notoriety more. Cause I see niggas that settle for notoriety with no paper, is what I'm saying. Right? So to answer that question, I think it goes to each individual, you know what I mean? And what they want.
Let me tell you why I asked you that question, right?
Right.
Because we see a lot of people on these Instagrams, they all on MySpace, to Facebook, to this and that app, following this person, linking up with that person, befriending that person, right? And taking all these pictures, and what is this for, really? The basic layman got 1,000 pics on their photo log, right? And some of them only got maybe 1,000 followers or less, but they doing this for the fans, or is they doing it for themselves? Who is this? What is this being done for? Like, what is the outcome
When you
of
saying
all this
pictures, is it
Instagram?
pictures of themselves or pictures with them with famous people, or what type of pictures you talking about on their
It's people
law?
out here, and I ain't naming no names, but it's people running around taking pictures and flicks with people just to have flicks and flicks with people. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got other people who go on other people's pages, jacking flicks and putting up quotes of this one and that one. And is that for notoriety? Is it for fame?
You asking a rhetorical question,
Is
right?
the paycheck in that? No, it's rhetorical because it's in my face every day. And I'm trying to bounce off you to see where you at with it, see if you recognize it.
I'ma say this
Because
here.
me personally, right? Me personally, it's almost automatic as far as I don't know why. I never understood it, but people somewhat, I feel as though strangers that I meet, people off the cuff take a liking to me and vice versa. So that notoriety on the street, I always had it. And it's nothing, right? I get saluted from people that I really don't know half the time. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all love. That's all gravy, baby. I love all that. But I take the money anytime over any of that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Anybody in their right mind should,
There's a
man.
lot of people out here, like I'm telling you, on this Instagram, they take 1,000 pics for notoriety.
No, let me say this, right? I think it's different subgroups too, right?
Right?
Because I think some people do that to maneuver to the bag too. Is some type of play with
Incentive, you
that
saying?
too to get to the bag, right?
Okay, right,
On this social media thing.
right.
So
Yeah, right.
in all honesty,
That's
right?
hustle gone. That's hustle gone.
Right.
I need that right there,
Right.
shit. Yeah, right,
In all honesty, right, though, me, the type guys me, and I know you are, right?
right.
Ain't with the promo hype,
At all.
right? So the joint is this. I had a dude try to reel me in one time. I ain't saying no name, but that happens
Right,
a lot. But I pick my spots, right? I had a guy, he was flicking up. We was at a place with some people, you know,
right,
in an intimate setting with some people who was some people, right? I'm gonna just speak in general like that.
right.
And
Some big head.
a guy stood by a guy and was rapping to him and said, "Let's flick up," right? It was a
Right,
famous guy.
right,
And I was with him. And the guy say to me, "Come on, She, come on, get in the picture, right?" And
right,
I say, "Nizar, I'm all right. Do you, right?"
right,
And I spectated, and they
right,
did them, and it was all good.
right,
Now I'm explaining my reasoning.
right,
Maybe if Main Man we was busting it, and I felt the vibe. It was a natural vibe. We chopping. I'm talking about the famous cat,
right,
and the famous cat say, "Come on, flick up with me."
right,
I would have probably flicked up.
right,
I ain't that goofy, right?
right,
But the fact that it ain't come off organic like that to me,
right. It was real.
everything else was fake.
Right,
And I'm not a fake dude, man.
right,
It's just simple as that. I be trying to sell that to people. It's some people who, you know what I mean? It's
right,
different strokes for different folks, man.
right,
But I'm not that dude, so I don't jump to that like that. And you may see me in pictures with somebody that's famous, and it came off with that organic stuff. It ain't come off with I just slide up on them, take a pic for the
Yeah,
gram,
man. Yeah, right. What's that
and
about? What is
boom.
that about, man?
I'm telling you, it's about a number of things, right? But social media in general has made a lot of play okay.
It's a lot of pre-hype in social media.
Yeah, a lot of play that wouldn't be cool is okay.
Right.
So you gotta watch how you move even on that. You feel me?
Right.
Because what everybody know, and I just had my youngin tell me this earlier, he watches the show, right?
Right.
And he says to me, one thing I can say about you, old head, you all the way authentic, man.
Right.
Like you are who you are at all times.
Right.
I ain't got too many I ain't got no fake faces to reach for. I'm gonna be this guy right now, the camera, I'm gonna do that. This
Right.
person watching, I'm act like that. I
Right.
don't gotta do all that, man.
Right. And listen, I always say all the time, right?
Right.
I got one face and 100 hats, man.
I like that. One face, 100 hats. That was
Yeah.
fly.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Hey, listen. I want to ask the people on here, right?
Yeah, what's up?
How y'all feel about what my man talking about, you know, the people just taking pictures with people, famous people, and posting them up on whatever social media just for notoriety? How y'all feel about that? Y'all think that's thorough? It's corny? Give me some feedback, man. I want to hear from y'all.
You know, money being made in the hustle trade, man.
Let me hear from y'all. What y'all think?
Come on, man. I'm trying to get to a bag at the end of the day, man. I ain't just talking for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people out here taking flicks. And I understand it might taste like pictures and everything. Pictures look real nice and all that. But damn, man. I mean, if you're a photographer, go ahead and take some pictures of animals and really put them on the joint and get some money off this stuff, man.
Hey, yo.
They
No,
talking about.
cuz.
They talking about.
Hey, they going in. They say that, hey, everybody say that's corny, that's dick eating, that's whack.
Yeah, that's whack. Yeah, that's whack, man.
Yeah, that's real talk.
I don't got a lot of respect for that because we grew up with nothing. We the have-nots, man. Most of the time, we got anything, we took it, we hustled it up,
Right.
we kind of schemed it, we aimed, scammed to get it. Now we gotta play our cards right to keep it. If we manage to get anything out of this dirty game we playing in these streets we live, if you walk on that side of the street, or if you play in the street at all, period or not. You know what I mean? I know you can relate if you was on the steps, even watching the games being played in the street. If you come from an impoverished situation, you know what I'm talking about. So here we go. You start off the game with nothing to have, not the quest to try to gain more to make the family a little all better in the situation we come up in. Some of us get killed on the way doing that, but the purpose is still the same. We're in it each and teach one, man. You know, we trying to get some money, not to show off and bling bling and all that. Yeah, we want to look nice and smell well and eat good, but the whole twist is for your family and your kids to eat well and live right. You understand what I'm saying? And don't forget, the most important thing is we got to pray, man. We got to worship, man. We got to take time out of our day to do that. See, a lot of cats forget these most important things, man. I ain't no preaching nothing like that. I'm just a real stand-up guy, and that's how I'm going to be the rest of my life, man. And while I'm here, I'm going to let y'all hear from my sin in my heart. We got to tighten up. Bottom line, us men got to stand up and be men, man. Real rap shit.
I get that. I appreciate that, Jewel. That must have been laying on your heart heavy, man, because
yeah, man.
We was on the topic of these cats flicking up doing the BSGS.
Yeah, it's
I
still
want
there.
You to tie it in, make it relevant.
It's relevant because at the end of the day, We gotta be men and take some money home to our family. We can't take pictures home. You can't buy
There you
food with
go.
pictures.
Okay,
You
I
understand what
get
I'm
it.
saying?
I get
That's
it.
how it all tie in, man.
Yeah. So basically, nobody should be concerned with the BSGS if they concerned with priority.
Yeah, that's first.
Right.
I mean, that's A after number one. You know, we have to be concerned about taking care of families, man. We can take all the pictures we want.
You right, cuz.
You know what I mean? You can take all the pictures you want if you're taking care of your family well. See, don't forget the most important thing is to improve the next generation, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna say that every time I get a chance on this platform. I'm gonna let them know, man. We gotta tighten up. It's about the youth out here, man.
Yup, and I
Take all the
co-sign
pictures
that.
you want, but take home some money.
Y'all hear that, right?
You understand?
Listen, so this in a nutshell, man. We're tied up like this here, right? So we covered some things, you know what I mean? But the highlighting point is this, like my man said, don't get caught up in this goofy world, in this fake world, right?
Because it's
In
ugly.
a nutshell, and forget what the real world is about. And if you ain't in this world here, we in this social media joint like that, to take something from that and bring to the real world, or to bring the real world to this, then
Right?
you missing the beat. You know what I'm talking about? You're missing the beat, man. It's like my man bringing some gems here. He ain't here. He said he ain't here just talking. You know what I mean? And we trying to take some paper back to our folks.
Right.
So we ain't talking for GP. We
Right.
trying to bring some jewels and
Right.
take some cash.
Right. And leave y'all with something, man.
You know
And
what I
don't
mean?
forget, man, we to the point, man.
Yeah.
267. We about the youth, man. Bottom line, we gotta tighten up, man.
Listen, y'all, it's been fun, man. We had another good session. This is episode 9. Hit the link in that bio if y'all miss it. If y'all want to bring that beat back, hit the link in the bio to the point 267 on Instagram. It'll take you right to the YouTube. We on episode 9.
Right.
Pretty soon we gonna be filming on a set. You feel I'm talking about, on a podcast set with real live guests. We got some stuff lined up.
Man, it's coming. We got some
We got some people, some things lined up. So
yeah.
I want to tell all of y'all, I thank y'all, right, for sharing this time with me, for taking time out y'all day to share with me and my man. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So we back at it Friday. Remember Friday, we gonna bring somebody in on here on the live to be our guest host.
Yeah, and we gonna ask him something. You know
what
how
I'm
we
talking
do.
about? It's gonna be
right.
Let me ask you something segment.
Yeah, right.
So get ready for that Friday. Come on in. I appreciate it talking to everybody about these topics. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me tell them this real fast, man. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe, man. Come on, get
where
down
they like
first,
and subscribe
man.
at, Con?
Y'all to get down first in this one, man.
Where they gotta like and subscribe at?
2.267. Hurry up, man.
No, you like and subscribe on the YouTube.
Yeah, that's 2.267.
To the point. Like and subscribe on To The Point YouTube.
Holla back.
I'll get back at y'all. We back at it Friday.
Sound like.
Wait, sign.